Here we are again, dear friends, doing Project Ruckus, the complete Ruckus rebuild. That's a mess, but I'm going to be cleaning that up. Today we're going to work on the engine. The engine I put on a nice little table right here. I'll stand up. Got a clean area where I can work. I've taken the shock off over here. Now we've got to make a plan and see how to take the engine apart to get down to the piston. One side of the crankshaft is right here, and I know that in the middle of this crankshaft is the piston that goes forward, and what it does is it goes right about up to here. This is your cylinder head right here to right here. And you can see the little bolts that hold the cylinder head on. This is your water pump, right there. This is your oil pump that runs off of, I don't know what it runs off, but anyway, maybe it runs off the, somewhere off the crank, I don't know. One thing I've also noticed about this little engine, and like I've said before, if you really pay attention, you can see where the problems lie. Now if you look very closely, on this ring right here, remember I had a whole bunch of grease and crap and everything down in here. So I knew there was a leak. So I'm following the line right around the perimeter to see where, this is where the rubber O-ring stuck. And what I can see is right here, I don't know if I can point that out, but right where my finger is, you can see where there's a smudge of oil. That's where the oil has gone underneath the O-ring and come out and come down here. And I would also like to say, give a shout out to my good friends and subscribers in the Philippines. Godspeed. That must have been one fuck of a storm. They should rename that typhoon. They should call it, what the fuck was that? I mean, just looking at it on the satellite images was scary. Oh, it's only got sustained winds of 250,000 miles an hour. Now, you got to remember something about typhoons and wind. A lot of people don't know this, and this, I'll just go on this tangent for just a moment. It takes 83 miles an hour of wind to knock a man over. Say you stand behind a jet or you're in this typhoon or whatever. And you can imagine what that's like, tearing houses apart and sheet metal and coconuts and cars and buses and shit flying all over the place. It's not a very good thing. Anyway, in all seriousness, God bless my friends in the Philippines. And I hope America sends a bunch of warships with a lot of food and free motorcycles. Yeah, that's what I do. I do free motorcycles. Anyway, we got to tear this down. Godspeed, my friends.